It's food.
Viewer choice: Ecuadorian dish, Seco de Chivo, or goat stew. We got our marinated goat right here. In the back, we have our makeshift chinga. We're gonna pan right. You see the Dutch oven. Then we got our roasted garlic, our cilantro and serrano bundle, allspice that's ground, green bell pepper, red onions, the anita oil we made, tomato, strained passion fruit, the orange, and of course you can't forget the 218 seeds in the back. Alright, I'm gonna blend everything up to make the sauce. Now, it might not be traditional, but this is the way I know. So you gonna be in for this ride with me. First time making this. So what I already done is, I already added the tomatoes, which was confit. I've added the garlic already, that was confit, which means cooking on fat. And what I did was, by cooking on fat, I used olive oil and the anito seeds or seasoning. So you get this nice, beautiful, nice and red. And this is also what I'll be using to cook up the goat. So I'm gonna add a little bit at a time because it's not as big as a regular blender. Now I'm gonna add our makeshift chicha, which they told me was beer. Or from the research, I'm gonna add a little bit at a time. I'm not sure, but we're gonna be on this journey together. So which is beer, a little bit of white wine, and orange. Not orange juice, but juice from the orange, sorry. And I'm gonna add some of this passion fruit since we didn't have the fruit. What was that fruit called? So I added that. Now I'm about to just blend it real quick. And no need to strain it because I already compensated the tomatoes and I took the skin off. So like I said, I'm adding a little bit at a time because we don't really have a really big mixer right now or a blender. And once again, I already stated that I don't have to strain it because I already took the seeds. Not the seeds, sorry about that. Oopsies. Took the skin off already by compensating it, which you see in one of our earlier videos. Alright. Got my hot Dutch oven going. What I'm gonna do now, searing off the goat. Which means I'm gonna get a nice little brown color. You hear that? That's what you want to hear. That's how you know your oil is hot enough to do the searing process or the browning process. And I'm not going to overcrowd the pan. I'm going to add a few at a time because I don't want it to sweat. I want a nice brown color on them. This is what I mean by crowd the pan. I only have like 5 to 6 pieces in here right now. And I have the other ones over here waiting to be browned.
Sear going and we moved everything to the side, we're going to start our sofrito and we're going to put in onions right in the same pot we just browned our meat in. We want all that flavor and umptuousness. Green peppers go in. We're going to get all that up in there. I wish you guys could smell that. That smells delicious. So now that your sofrito has come down looking like a nice ragu, we're gonna add a seasoning that we chose to add into this recipe, which is allspice, to give it a little toastier taste to it. We're gonna put a little bit of that in. We're always gonna put in our 218 cooking spice. Give that a nice little stir. I'm going to deglaze it with a little bit of the beer that we used in our marinade. So now that we've deglazed it with the beer, we're going to turn it down a little bit. Then we're going to start adding our meat in and let the meat get coated in this before we add our liquid. So we're going to put this back in. Remember the rule we said about crowding the pan earlier? We're going to crowd the pan now.
Now that does not apply. We got the color we were looking for, and now we're going to braise it, umptuousness style.
Bring it up to a little medium heat. I'm gonna bring it up to medium heat to to help this all just come together. I can't wait to taste this. We're gonna mix it all in, and it's really, really good. Get the meat nice coated in our sofrito. It's gonna be so bomb. What I like to do before I add my liquid to anything I'm braising, I like to turn my heat up and get it a little hotter on the bottom. So once that liquid goes in, it can just start going as soon as you put it in there. Now we're gonna add our liquid. And of course, we're gonna give it a stir. We're gonna add our cilantro and serrano bundle and get all this flavor in there.
Then we're gonna cover it. We'll see you in 2.5 hours, maybe 3.
And then we're gonna cover it, and we'll see you in about 2.5 hours to 3 hours.
The 218 Cooking Channel presents Seco de Chivo. Oh, and don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. You see the dance moves.